Motherhood as self-sabotage. A pattern I have noticed in women and myself. A woman is on her grind, building something, a career, a business, a degree, a brand, and for a while she's on fire, posting, planning, executing. But then the path gets harder than expected, and almost like clockwork, she suddenly wants a baby. If you are a young woman who is on your grind and building something, pay attention and be on the lookout for this feeling, particularly if you've always been indifferent about children. This craving for motherhood will show up when life is good and your path is clear. It is rather insidious and arises when things start getting hard. The path seems uncertain, the pressure rises, and the responsibility of your life becomes real. The idea to have a baby will seem urgent, comforting, and almost perfectly timed. When you start to realize the sacrifice, discipline, and resilience that is required of you, naturally your mind will look for a relief and a way out. Motherhood can be that exit that gives women an unspoken permission slip to step away from the very thing they once said they were called to do. A baby is the most socially accepted pause button a woman can hit, and you will be celebrated for it. Motherhood instantly shields a woman from scrutiny, and the moment she steps into it, what is demanded from her shift. People stop asking about goals, progress, and unfinished plans, and society wraps you in understanding, patience, and will make excuses for you. If you abandon a business venture, quit a degree, drop out of college, shelve a thriving career, people will eventually ask why. But get pregnant? The conversation shifts, the pressure lifts, and scrutiny fades. Society softens around pregnant women. You're given space, grace, and time. What are you working on? What's next for you? How's your business going? Are you still pursuing that goal? What happened to that thing you were building? All of that disappears and replaced with, congratulations. Take your time. Being a mother is the most important job anyway. Motherhood pauses and reset the world's expectations of you. The bar for your success is different, and if you are terrified of failing at something bigger, this reset is intoxicating. I would say that motherhood gives a woman about a good 2 to 3 year break. Pay attention to what happens when that window starts to close and the child becomes more independent. People slowly start looking at the woman and asking what's next again, and this is typically when baby number 2 often shows up to extend the reset. Motherhood is not the issue here, using motherhood as a shield is. While motherhood is a beautiful and meaningful path, it's important to be honest with yourself about your timing and your intentions. Most women don't suddenly feel called to motherhood, they run to it. If the desire to have a baby shows up at the exact moment your life demands courage, discipline, and uncomfortable growth, I encourage you to question it. Am I truly moving towards something I want, or am I stepping away from something that feels difficult? This is me at 27. Bloated stomach and all, living at my parents' house with no sense of purpose or real footing under me. I was supposed to be studying for my CPA, and I remember so many people asking about my timeline, my next move, who I was dating, what my plan for the future was, blah blah blah. The questions felt relentless. I was finding that studying for the CPA was harder than I thought it would be, but I had already spent the $5,000 on Becker and committed to this path out loud, so I felt even more pressure. At the same time, I also wanted to do social media and content creation, but had no idea where to even begin. I was directionless in a way I didn't fully have language for yet. I took this photo and sent it to my boyfriend at the time, and do you know what I said? How cute would I be pregnant? Keep in mind, I had also told that same boyfriend that I didn't want children. And yet there I was, standing in a mirror, trying on the idea of motherhood. Not because I was feeling maternal, but because I was feeling lost. Somewhere in my subconscious, a baby started to look like a solution to a problem that had nothing to do with children. I have felt the pull of this exit and understand completely why women run there. I too wanted the pressure to lift and for someone to hand me a congratulations card instead of a hard conversation about where my life was going. Thankfully, I didn't take that exit, but if I, a woman who has always been indifferent to motherhood, could feel that pull, what about the women who already want them someday, who are already on the fence and looking for a reason? I was able to catch this feeling, choose differently, and get back on track. This was greatly facilitated by being in spaces with older wise women, specifically my mentor Kendall St. Charles, the Cinderella Detox. Her teachings and wisdom caught me at the right time in my life, and I was able to adjust before making such a catastrophic and life-changing decision. I'm hoping this write-up does it for the next woman or girl who finds herself in my shoes. If the thought of your dream feels heavy, if the responsibility feels overwhelming, if you suddenly crave an out, I urge you to not abandon your path just because it's challenging. Do not use the role of mother to justify walking away from your purpose and calling. I can tell you this now, your purpose and gifts will not go away quiet just because you chose to. That business idea won't disappear. It'll be the thing you think about at 2 a.m. when the baby is finally asleep. The unfinished work doesn't go quiet. It instead turns into a specific kind of grief and turns you resentful. And the cruelest part? The very child, Ren, that were the exit plan and escape in your new narrative, will now become the thing that blocked your potential. This is not fair to you or the child. Your goals, your creativity, your purpose, they deserve your full effort and attention. If you truly want motherhood, choose it from a place of clarity and readiness. Deep down, you will know the difference. Time and attention are the most valuable currencies we have. Thank you for spending yours here.
Stop it, baby. Stop it. You're loving it. Okay, stop it.